Hey y'all, it's me, Tania. Thank you for joining me again today. Now, if you're just joining my channel, I make generally lock videos, but I am also a therapist and I'm a certified health coach. So I'll sprinkle in some mental health, wellness, and personal development videos in there as well. But today I wanted to make a video in reference to locks. I'm going to talk about my opinion. Again, I am a non-professional. I have been locked for 4.5 years. I have been back to natural for 8.5 years. And in that time, in that duration of time, a professional has not touched my hair. I have maintained my own hair for pushing 10 years. So let's just get that out the way. But I wanted to discuss my opinion of the most important part of your lock when you are stretching your retightening, especially if you have thin locks. So as you can see, my hair is relatively thin. I have traditional locks. I'm not, micro lock, and I'm definitely not sister lock, as you can see. But I do have, relatively speaking, thin locks, all right? And I am not freshly retwisted, all right? My last time I did my interlock was late August. So it is pushing 5 weeks, I believe, since my last interlock. And I only retighten my hair like every quarter of the year. Generally speaking, I like the semi-freeform look. I like the thickness that it gives me. I like the body that it gives me. And honestly, I think my hair looks healthier when it's grown out. But today we're gonna talk about the most important part of your lock when it comes to growth and retention of that growth. I believe the most important part of your lock is the juncture where your loose hair meets your the lock shaft part of your hair. So for example, this is one of my locks, and I have probably at this point, from this point to this point is that's loose hair. This, generally speaking, is the weakest part. This part right here, where it meets the lock shaft, in my opinion, in my experience, is the weakest part of the lock in general, because it's very prone to build up. A lot of buildup likes to get in there and slide on in there and collect. And honestly, when it comes to keeping your locks clean, especially when you're trying to finesse and you don't have time to do a thorough shampoo, and for me, I use witch hazel when I'm trying to stretch shampoos. I have a whole playlist on how I keep my locks clean. But especially when you're trying to stretch your shampoos and keep your hair clean, that is usually the first place other people can tell, like, if you're maintaining your hair as far as cleanliness or not, is that area, because that is the first giveaway, at least in my opinion, when I've seen people, that's the first giveaway that people are not cleaning their locks, is that you'll see that dirt that's collecting right up in there. Okay, so my advice to people who are trying to stretch their retightening, if they semi-freeform or even if you've freeform, pay attention to that part of your lock, because it can collect, at least it shows the dirt that in the buildup that it collects the fastest, and it is prone to breakage because it's not, that root part is not locked yet, it's not strong, it's not tangled upon itself yet, so it's very prone to breakage. Now, how I protect this part of my lock around my whole head, but the first thing I do is I always loosen my edges whenever I am wearing my hair in a bun or a ponytail. I never ever let my hair just rock like this. I never do that, because that is like 101 for please let my hair break off. Okay, just don't do that. Always be conscious of how you're wearing your hair up. That's the first thing that will lead you to breakage. The second thing that I do as far as protecting my hair, because I don't know if I've already mentioned this, buildup can also lead, it can be a contributor to breakage, is when I do shampoo my hair, the second thing that I do, I make sure to gently squeeze, and this can be time consuming, so I don't want to play it off like it isn't, but I gently, when I'm shampooing, and I'll go through and I just gently squeeze that part to kind of get whatever buildup is in that lock. So this has helped me to prevent buildup and to lessen buildup. All right, I have about this much of shampoo. So I'm gonna take that shampoo that I showed you. You see where that new growth is and where this lock is now? Let's just pretend there's a bunch of
gunk and build up where that new growth and lock meet, okay? So you're gonna take that little dollop of shampoo and you're gonna concentrate on that area. This is a pre-shampoo technique. This is gonna help the lock to loosen any excess gunk, okay?
And gently squeeze it just to make sure that any residual buildup that's hiding up in that is out. And then the last thing, and it's certainly not the least thing that I do, is I just leave my hair alone. As I mentioned, the last time I interlocked was late August. Yeah, late August. And I like to leave about 12 weeks if I can between any significant retightening. And that has been, those three things have been the biggest contributors to how I've protected my locks, especially that part of the lock, which I consider the generally weakest part of the lock. Even if your hair is strong and healthy, that is the part of the lock that is most prone to breakage and build up if you're not taking care of your locks. Pay attention to that part of your lock around your whole head, because at the end of the day, that part is going to be one of the first parts to thin out if you're not doing what you're supposed to do with your locks. And it's also going to be one of the first parts of your locks around your edges, especially, to show dirt and build up and kind of be a giveaway that you're not doing the best. You're not taking care of your hair the best you can. So just pay attention to that. I wanted to just share that little tad bit with all of you guys. Thank you so much for the people who have newly subscribed to my channel. Also, thank you to the people who have been holding me down since 0. You know, I know you've seen my growth, and I try to bring you guys content that I feel like would have been relevant to me whenever I was starting my journey. And also just content that might be helpful for people who are still in the game and they're still pushing. So if you enjoy my content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, okay? Give it a thumbs up. Also, share this video if you feel like it would be helpful to other people who might be just starting their journey or who might just need a little bit of encouragement. And subscribe to the channel. You know, I appreciate those who leave feedback on the video as well, so don't forget to leave a comment. And if you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Like, look, I'm all for honest feedback around here. All right, so until the next video, bye bye.